Stream of the day right now. We are going to be playing the Super Bowl with a Jackson G, alright? See, we're in the Super Bowl right now as a Miami Dolphins. A fun fact about this player: if you go to NFL rosters, the lag, and he is the first. So he has a kid and he's 28 and he's on his 3rd year. So we have to, like, he had a kid when he was like 14. So his kid is 14 right now and he's 28. Just think about that. And this kid will play at like 20 years old. So like when he's 34, he'll have a kid in the league. Just, and we also have a good receiving core. And we also, on defense, have Jackson G's brother. His name is Jason G. 4-year player. 21, 25. Pretty good player. He's on right end. Might want to change that around to a left end. Actually, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna change Emmanuel Ogba to a right end, then we're gonna change Gamola to a left end. To a right end. I'm gonna change Jason G. Okay, left end, perfect. Now we're gonna play the Super Bowl. We gotta get D-Hop a lot of touchdowns.
Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Super Bowl 58.
The long fortnight of Super Bowl week is over, and away we go in Super Bowl 58. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And he comes in off of a tremendous game in the NFC Championship round 2 weeks ago. This has been a team all season long that's really taken their identity from their quarterback, and he's been very vocal in days leading up to this game that he believes that this is their time, and he's going to do all he can to will them to a Super Bowl win.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size, but slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time.
No, we gotta catch Murray.
And setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good
Is
sign
that
on the
Murray?
opening drive.
Pretty sure it is. Yeah,
So
it's
Amari
Murray.
Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
Tight end to the one. That's
And
not
he
good.
doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Dak's going to keep it. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2
Haha,
there,
get Dak
bringing up
tapped.
2nd down. Elliott.
Get Zeke, bro.
And the second wave of
Zeke back to
tacklers
the
is going to get
5.
him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Maybe we can get a tackle.
Prescott
G here.
on 3rd and goal.
Oh, pick.
It's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. Through an opening, and there he goes. 30, the 20, 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, we talked pregame about how we might have some twists and turns in this one, but how about this on the opening drive?
Well, they had a pretty good drive working, didn't they? So you wouldn't expect this ending because what you were thinking was they were going to put it in the end zone themselves, not have it go the other direction.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Dak and the Cowboys ready for their next possession. His opening drive there last time out looked good for a while. The offense was on the move, but then the pick 6.
They were clicking. He was looking good. And, you know, if this was a game played by real human beings, we could get an actual answer. These are virtual guys out there, so we don't know what's going to happen or what actually happened with the miscommunication on that one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott to throw it. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what it said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Prescott down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays. I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A give to Elliott. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Oh, yes, this is sack opportunity.
Here's Prescott. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And they are on the board, still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. And this is taken in at the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll go with a keeper. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt. Now this time he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Let's go.
Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Dolphins continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Sanders on for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl.
I'm going to try and make it cross
and
off the thing.
The Dolphins are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Play action now. Prescott hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry
and
like
it
this,
is cold.
And it
touchdown Dolphins. That's caught. DeAndre Hopkins with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Dolphins are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl.
that score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters.
And now they're going to fake it. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. play action. They'll throw. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. 1 second, all that remains. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
What a return. 98. Yo!
Words and bringing them to
Whoa.
life at halftime. I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Extra point up and
That
good
was
by
nice.
Sanders, and that will extend this big lead. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From the 10. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Throwing, Prescott. Throw right side,
Oh, I
taken
did
in
not
by
pick that,
Gallup.
bro.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open.
He won. Touchdown! It's complete. Dalton Schultz from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to make things a bit more respectable.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Forced out to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown Dolphins. DeAndre Hopkins with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And his throw is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. With it is Brown. Now they try a lateral, but it doesn't work. It's a loose ball.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 61 yards. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead will swell by one more. Cowboys, the kickoff unit, as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
A gain of 6 there on first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott, and he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down, all right? This is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
On 2nd and a yard, Prescott being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And they will take a knee here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Well, partner, nothing but praise for me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And they take a knee.
Okay, I got one. Okay.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Two running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? They'll set up to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And they will take a knee here. Second and 11 now. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going deep for Hopkins. That's caught at the 25.
All you got to do is look and learn.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they certainly have the look of a team with something to prove, don't they? All week, as we prepared for this game, we kept reading about how they said they're going to play a full 60 minutes this week. Has nothing...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead, they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And the Lombardi
Let's
Trophy
go,
has a home in
boys.
South Florida. The Miami Dolphins are your Super.
Let's go, lads. We are gonna do off season in this stream too. To mention that. That was nice. We all knew that was nice. That was a big Super Bowl win. 61-17. Biggest blowout. That's a big blowout. Okay. So we're gonna simulate next week. Our offense is how's the offense at 99, bro? Okay, I'm gonna. Okay. And now we gotta sign some free agents. My bad. Okay, so my team should be better. Advanced week.
The Packers are now on the clock. Now the Dolphins are on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? All right, the Packers are now on the clock. Okay, next up, it's the Dolphins on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Dolphins, and time is ticking. The Dolphins now on the clock.
All the way down, down, down. I will never say goodbye. Or when you die, I will cry because I don't know I will see you. I'm pretty sure there's like 200 of these, maybe. Or like, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like 200 players on this thing. To say, maybe like 230, maybe. Okay, let's see how many picks. 227. And you can't go. Okay. Let's see what overall our players were. It's a no, don't change subject. Because you're my favorite subject. 50. 58. Safety. I'm gonna make him a receiver and make him a 99 overall because I feel like it. guys. He has to be a receiver. Did I just see receiver? Okay. Okay, I gotta make a new god. Speed. Fast. Agility. Good. Awareness. Touch it all the way up. Okay. Okay, big boy. Big attributes. I will shut Okay. We gotta. Okay, we gotta look at our defense now. Okay. There's a lot. Okay, you upgrade him. Okay. Okay, it's time to hop in the game. Okay.
Welcome to Weekly Strategy. This is how you access the new player help screen.
Okay, we're hopping in, boys. Play Thursday night for Thursday prime time. So what is his name, bro?
Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida.
Hold on, I need to see if he's starting. Receiver is nice.
It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Oh, look at this big fellow, man.
Allen now on first down.
Oh, yeah, that was an easy shot.
And some room to run now. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter,
What a sack.
They catch
Oh,
it,
that was
you
a
tackle,
rush?
they go down on the spot.
Oh,
Because when
look
you're
at this
able to do that,
man.
You don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Here's G's
They'll try and
first
start
play
this drive in
on
the
wide
air.
receivers,
Oh,
throwing
he's
it
going to take
deep.
a shot right away. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Dolphins are on the board here first in the season opener. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect
Oh,
to
he
throw
failed.
with Allen. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
It's taken to the 26. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Dolphins lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Take it in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state at Florida Atlantic. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. To the air, Allen. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To the right side, complete to Miller. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
Okay.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
What is
looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. Singletary to get the drive started. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. 13-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Allen going to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Singletary. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 33. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with
and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Dolphins are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. Then you get a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Now, still time for him here as we sit in the 2nd quarter. Allen's throw here taken in by Knox.
Oh, I thought he dropped that, bro.
Before they're able to knock him down.
So nice if he dropped it.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that.
What
going on here in week 1.
How do you not
so the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Allen to throw once more. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. He's at the 30. 10, 5.
What a touchdown!
It's a pick six and
Let's
a Dolphins
go.
touchdown.
Let's go, bro.
That pick
Let's go.
six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a rout is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Miller. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on first down is Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Caught right side, Davis. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from. So field position becomes a factor. I think at this spot, you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary. You know, put the ball up in the air, maybe.
And that is caught. Touchdown.
Oh my.
A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead on a final play of the half.
What a catch.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. All right, we will save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right.
Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna play all offense until the guy gets his
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And then we'll switch
the first half
defense
definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 35.
Yeah, it's on.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 70. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw here on first down. Buying time to his left. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown. A great play there. 75 yards. first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play there for the Dolphins. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Back to throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. 40. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take another shot here. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown. A great play there. 45 yards. And the Dolphins are closing in.
But if he was like a commentator and he was actually playing a game of Madden.
1st down
like
Miami as they get set
TV.
to start the drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. Dancing to his left. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Dolphins can't... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Forced out to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Sanders on for the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the net.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
It is just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game.
Well, stream, that was a good one. We're gonna get to upgrade a lot of players. Okay. And stream, that is gonna be it for today.